Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Fitriyah and this is my explanation about figurative language. Figurative language is phrasing that goes beyond the literal meaning of words to get a message or point across. There are 10 types of figurative language. 1. Simile. A simile is a figure of speech that compares two separate concepts through the use of a clear connecting words such as like or as. Example of simile are phrases such as he was wily as a fox or I slept like a log. 2. Metaphor. A metaphor is like a simile but without connecting words. It simply posits that two separate things are the same. For example, he was a wily fox, or she cried a river of tears. 3. Implied metaphor. Metaphor takes a few different forms. Sometimes the object of comparison is purely implied rather than directly referenced, such as in the praise, he barked comments at the theme, which implies comparison to a dog. 4. Personification. Personification projects human qualities onto inanimate objects or perhaps animals or natural elements. The wind howled, the words slip off the page, and time marches on, are all examples of personification. 5. Hyperbole. Hyperbole is extravagant, intentional exaggeration. I have a million things to do today is a common example of hyperbole. 6. Allusion. Allusion is when a text references another external text, or maybe a person, place, or event. It can be either explicit or implicit. We've entered a garden of Eden is an allusion to the biblical place, for instance. 7. Idiom. Idioms are non-literal turns of phrase so common that most people who speak the same language know them. English example include he stole her thunder and will cross the bridge when we come to it. 8. Pun. A pun is a play on words. It exploits the different meanings of a word or its homonyms, usually to humorous effect. A well-worn example of a pun is time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. 9. Onomatopoeia. In onomatopoeia, words sound like the thing they describe. Sound effects like tick-tock and ding-dong are everyday examples, as well as words like zap and hiccup. Sometimes individual words are not onomatopoeia, but they will become so in the context of the words around them. As in Edgar Allan Poe's Suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. And the last is alliteration. Many experts also consider alliteration an example of figurative language, even though it does not involve figures of speech. Rather, alliteration is a sound device that layers some additional meaning on top of the literal language of the text. It occurs when a series of words start with the same letter sound, such as week, which, or from, forth, the fataloins of these two forces. This can help build imagery or mood, hence the connection to figurative language. I think that's all for me. If I have a lot of mistake, I beg your pardon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.